Yesterday is gone, so you only have the day. You wanna throw in the towel, you wanna low on your face. Seem like it's too much, you wanna walk away. But you gotta keep going, you gotta fight another day. Gotta keep on going, can't stop here. You gotta keep on going, try your tears. You gotta keep on going, you gotta keep going.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Keep Going, the podcast, where we focus on present self for future growth. I got my boy Goofball for real. And I got my boy here today, man. He's a childhood friend, my best friend, man. We go way back. You know, like they say, 6 foes on the Cadillac, baby. We go
Facts.
way back, man.
And it ain't flat.
Hey, tell him who you is, man.
Man, I am Herston, man. They call me Hurst sometimes. Big Hurst. Been called Hershey, Hurst, man, whatever. Just don't call me, bro.
Hey, what you do? Tell him what you do, bro.
Man, teacher, musician, producer, father, lawyer, doctor. Scientist, bro.
Hey, everything except the positions that was 6-figure position. Lawyer, scientist, doctor, none of those. Definitely none of those, bro. None of those, dog. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to start a segment, man, bro. That's called "What Are You Intentional About This Week?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm trying to be more intentional about being more productive. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what are you intentional about this week? That man said, you know what you said? Saying you sound like that one person that just
I'm just gonna agree. Yeah, that sounds good.
Hey, you remember like you would be in class and like everybody had to come up with an answer and you ain't got one and you say, I was gonna say what he said.
Or to piggyback on what he said and you repeat the same thing. Hey, bro, before we really get started, I had a question to ask you for an icebreaker.
Go ahead.
You ready?
Go ahead. Yeah.
You ain't ready for this.
All right, let's test me then.
All right. You got 1 hour to live, bro. And you know it's only 1 hour left. What are you doing?
That's tricky, bro. That's tricky. 1 hour to live, bro. Like, cause I'm trying to really. First of all, I want to be around all the people that I love. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around all the people that I love. But what am I doing? Cause people be like I got 1 hour to live, bro. Like, I'm not like people be talking about doing adventurous stuff and they want to go out like that because it's like, is it a clock in your body that's gonna go off? Like when the 1 hour is up, then I got full energy. But when 1 hour is up, then I'm just it's like
1 hour. So you just gonna sit around? That's all you want to just
bro.
sit around with your loved ones?
I'm probably gonna be deep in worship, listening to worship music, praying my way out, bro.
Facts. Okay.
If I'm being real, bro, that's probably where my mind gonna be at.
I thought about that today too. Definitely be trying to be in the spiritual mode, man. Just be worshiping. Yeah, nah. Yeah, that's a good answer, bro. I expected that from you, bro. I knew you weren't gonna be jumping from a plane or nothing, bro.
We talking 2 weeks. That's different, but 1 hour, yeah. That's probably gonna be at. All
right. Well, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh man, if I had 2 weeks to live, man, what would I want to do? I think if I had 2 weeks to live, bro, man, that's good, bro. I think I want to travel somewhere I never like. I don't know, bro. Like, I think I want to die off the beach.
I'm probably maxing out some credit cards that I know is gonna die with me.
What you buying? You got 2 weeks to live? What's that important to buy?
Well, the vacation. Yeah, I need the money for the vacation. I was gonna ask how you gonna go on the vacation. Hey, I ain't 6 figures yet.
Yeah, you did say teacher.
I'm a teacher, bro. I told you, teacher, all them other jobs, bro. Just add up to actually make it. You got to be a teacher and have side hustles to freaking make it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Bro, that's crazy, though. Hey, but no, for real, though. On a real note, you said something. You said father.
Yeah.
And we both fathers, bro.
Yeah.
I got a 6
You got 10 kids?
Nah, ain't no 10 kids over here.
Oh.
Ain't no 10 kids over here. I got a 6-year-old daughter and a about to be 2-year-old son. And they both from the same woman, and I am married to that woman. I want to make that known, man. And I know you
Facts.
got a couple girls yourself.
Yeah, man. Got a couple kids.
I wanna talk about something you sent me though.
Yeah, bro.
That, that,
Let's jump on that, bro.
yeah. So basically, to everybody listening, he basically sent me a post of somebody we know. I don't think the name is relevant, but basically they said that something like not the bad single mothers, but I teach my son to stay away from them.
Yeah.
Now,
Ooh,
I thought this was interesting, bro. I thought
very
it was
interesting.
interesting because it wasn't so much of what he said that made it interesting. It
Mm-hmm.
was the responses that was on there that made it interesting.
Yeah.
So before we jump in that, you know what I'm saying? What just from before you look at the response, what's going through your mind when you see that? Like, what are you thinking?
Bro, immediately I had the post on the post. Like, and I sent this to you. Immediately my first response was fathers are out of place. I said,
Mm.
that was my mindset. I was like, man, fathers are out of place. Like, I don't care how much drama's going on with your baby mama or whatever. Like, if y'all are working out together, for the sake of a child, man, like
Yo,
just for the sake of the child, of the growth of the child, man, bro. Because you see me, bro. Like, I work with the kids,
right,
so
right.
working with the kids, man, like you really see how important it is to have both parents in their life. Like, regardless, like I like it's been situations I'm talking to the kids where I know their parents are not together,
Yeah,
but they're both really fully active in the child's life, and that made a whole difference in the way that child is, acting. I can actually call home, get
right,
support from both the mom and the dad, you
right.
know. But that's important. But immediately when I saw that, bro, like I'm just thinking, like, dude, like it's just fathers are out of place. Like
Yeah.
just not one to me, I look at it as an excuse. Most of the guys or most men looking at it as an excuse not to be present.
Man.
Not to be present. And that's when I had to send that to you, bro. And I was like,
Uh,
man, nah, this is crazy.
and I
But
love
hey, I'm interested in what responses you talk about.
so I'm gonna get to those. I'm gonna
Okay,
get to
okay,
those,
okay.
bro. But I want to respond first to what you said because I think the thing I loved about your response was worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
That means we not together, but we
Right.
still need to do the things as parents to make this thing work.
Got
You know what
to.
I'm saying? No excuses.
Yeah.
Like we got a child. We like I love when people like had like having a child like you lucked up. Like it was something out of the blue moon that happened and this child just appeared. Like, no,
Yeah.
like y'all got together and y'all made this child. Like childs
Yeah.
don't just, you know what I'm saying, pop out of the sky.
They don't just pop out the sky.
Yeah, bro. So I'm
And,
like,
and, and when you was making that, baby, you wasn't thinking of like you was into it.
enjoying
So you
that baby.
need, just like you was into
You
that,
was
and you need to
enjoying
be
that
in.
baby.
You need to
That
be in.
whole
You was
that
enjoying
whole
making it. You need to enjoy
yes.
taking care of the baby, bro.
And like she would say that whole minute and 7 seconds. Like,
You put that passion in that minute. You need to put the passion in the next 18 years.
no, for real, bro, for real.
Like
So
that's crazy.
that that's what I got. So one of the responses though, what really got me going, bro. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I had to hold on, have a look at it. Okay, yeah. She said, she said basically what the responses started getting to was instead of teaching them to run away from baby mamas or single mothers,
Yeah.
teach your sons to make sure that they don't create a single mother.
Ooh.
And I
Yeah.
was
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Dang. Dang.
wow, like
Dang.
that's different, bro. That's
Yeah.
different because that put the responsibility back on the man. It's like
Yeah.
stop making single mothers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I love dudes like I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, it's different. I learned in this world, it's different dudes, bro.
Yeah.
It's two type of men in this world: those who accept responsibility and those who don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's it,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Yeah.
And you got them dudes, bro. Like they always got an excuse for why this girl, like she crazy, this
Right.
chick crazy, and I'm like,
Right.
bro, like you attracted all these women.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like you.
Every last one of these
Yeah.
women, you attracted, bro. Like
Facts.
when at the end of the day, you gonna say to yourself, like, why do you attract these kind of women? Like, you must be crazy. Cause I wonder sometimes where they going back and telling their friends.
Exactly, bro.
What they telling their
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
that's the first thing that caught my attention, bro. Cause it put the responsibility right back. Like, are you
Right.
teaching? Because we talk about this all the time, bro. Like, it's a lot of men out here
Mm-hmm.
that would literally teach their daughters to close your legs, go be a
Yeah.
good woman, this and that, be
Yeah.
respectful. Don't be
Right.
don't be out here, hoeing around and all this stuff. But then they'll
Mhm.
teach their sons, oh, go get it, bro.
And then they applauded them, bro.
Then they
Like
applaud.
they applauded
And
them.
it's like,
Yeah,
I'm like, hold on, like this don't make sense.
yeah,
You teaching your daughter to be a good woman, but you teaching your son to go out and mess around.
yeah,
So if every man got this, then literally he would have nobody to mess around with because
yeah,
every father is teaching his woman to be a good woman. Like
yeah.
this don't add up.
That's crazy, bro. You know what's crazy, bro, is like the fact that even as I was, younger or whatever, bro, like I always had in my mind, like, and my mom always instilled in me, honestly, bro, like, well, kind of without telling me, like,
Right,
if
right.
if I'm man enough to, lay with her, I should be
Yep.
man enough to take care of the kids, bro. And then being from like with us, our father's not being present, bro.
Yeah,
Which
yeah, yeah.
that's a whole nother topic there. But like our father's not being present, it just made me all the well. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When my kids were born, well, my first daughter was born,
Yeah.
and I was just like, bro, when she was born, first of all, I cried, and I'm like, dang, this is a beautiful like thing, bro. Like, wow, like
Yeah.
I was just overwhelmed
Yeah.
that you know how it is, bro. When you first see your
Yeah.
child, bro, it was just an overwhelming moment of like seeing God's creation of two people, bro. First of all, and like, wow, this child it has a piece of me,
Right.
and it's like immediately then I'm thinking like in my head, like I can't leave you, I can't abandon you. Like
Right.
I have a responsibility. Like who would want to just leave their child like that, bro? Like outside of like me and you talk about it all the time. Outside of being Christian men,
Yeah.
it's just a human responsibility to take care of an innocent child who had first of all didn't ask to be there, and then just has no. I mean, you see how how innocent our kids can be when they're growing up, and you're constantly teaching them. Why would you want to just leave your child like and not want to be there
I can
to
imagine.
teach them and to see the growth process? Like just crazy, bro. Like I can't imagine that, bro.
Right.
Like God forbid, like say, I wasn't with my wife.
Yeah.
I would be trying to see my child every day, like doing everything I can to see my kid, bro. Like
Real fact, bro.
it's just crazy, bro. Like even if I think this is a problem too, bro, and you can piggyback on this. What I think is a problem is that most men don't want to humble themselves, even if the woman's wrong, bro. Like I think that's what the difference is between a Christian man and a man that is not a man of faith, whatever. But like you can love, like it takes Christ, bro. It takes God to really humble yourself and take whatever crap you need to take from the wife or the baby mama to be there for the bigger picture, which is your child.
Right.
Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy,
No,
bro.
no, I think that's good, bro. Like I tell my sister this. I tell like females this all the time. Like especially when they come asking for advice. I tell them when you going after a man, if he's not a godly man,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can really hold him to.
Nah, at all.
He play, he
Yes.
play, he play by his own rules. It's nothing you
Yes.
can hold him to. So I say, if you gonna do stuff your way, you gonna do it your way, whatever, and you gonna have to live with the consequences. But if
Right.
you go get you a godly man, I'm not saying they're gonna be perfect. That's not
Right.
what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying they won't make mistakes, but at
Mm-hmm.
least you can hold them accountable to something. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But
Dang.
definitely, bro. Like, man, I said that and I forgot what's that last thing you just said.
Oh, I don't know, but this is good. I was
Nah, 'cause
just
you,
talking.
you just said something that
I
made me say
said,
that.
I said, them being in their kids' life, no matter what. Like as a Christian man, humbling yourself and
Yeah,
taking
humbling
whatever you
yourself.
need.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I was getting at, bro. Like, so when you talk about a godly man, like you just said, when it comes to pride, bro, because when you know what I'm saying, talking to dudes all the time and stuff like that, it's like it's pride, bro. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I want to be right. And if I am
Yeah.
right, then if I'm right, then this how we gonna do it. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, bro, it's not about being right, bro. It's not about being right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already in a relationship, you already, the more physically stronger person in that relationship
Mm-hmm.
already. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what like that's to me that's insecurities that you
Right.
gotta go out your way just to be right. Like that's just
Mm-hmm.
pride, bro. why you have to be prideful in that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is something I had to learn, still learning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just insecurities, and I had to learn that, like
Bruh,
big time.
I
Yeah,
just came up with a saying, bro.
go ahead.
Real men, real men are felt more than heard.
Real men are felt more than heard. Yeah,
Real men
I love it.
are just felt more than heard, bro.
I
Like
love, I love it.
real,
I love it.
because the other man is trying to scream, "You got to hear me!" Ah,
Yeah,
but a
yeah,
real
yeah,
man is
yeah.
silent, and I feel like his presence,
You know why I
kind of
love that?
like God. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, no, no.
Woo.
I love that because think about fighters, bro. Think
Mm-hmm.
about it. Usually the better fighter ain't saying nothing.
Nothing at all.
Like, I ain't got nothing to say. Like, are we gonna fight or what? Just let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
If we gonna fight, we gonna fight. And usually the person that always get their tail whoop is the you know, this and that and this. It's
Right,
like because they need something to speak up over their
right.
insecurities, something
Mm-hmm.
that sounds scarier than what they actually have.
Yep.
Because outside of them yelling, they don't got much abilities,
Yeah,
so they need
yeah.
something to make up for it. But that's what made me think
Dang.
of say that. But you was about to say something about God. You remember it?
Man, nah, bro. It's so much juicy
I
stuff,
know
bro. We be talking
we
about.
passed our we in our 30s now, so I ain't want you to get that. So I know how that can be
I'm over
sometimes,
here.
man.
I'm over here going to start having a notepad with me too, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
no,
that's
no,
crazy.
no. But no, it was so that was one of the things that was said, right? So
Yeah.
another thing that was said, it was so basically the girl asked the because it was the guy that made the post. The girl asked the guy, "Is are you loving your baby mama?" You know what I'm saying? Basically saying,
Ooh.
are you because if you can't teach her because I think people get this part so out of line.
Yeah.
Like you cannot teach your son to love a woman if you can't love the woman which is his mom. Like that is the most basic
Yeah.
lesson of
Yeah.
teaching your kids or your son how to love a woman.
Yeah,
That's the
bro.
most basic, bro.
Yeah. That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like it don't get
That's
no more
crazy.
basic than that. Like too many people like they miss that. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can't, you can't not love her. I see that so many times, bro. Like, oh, my son gonna be a good man and this that, and I teach him good. How you teach? Like, I get tired of that. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah,
Like
bro. Yeah.
I love it,
Yeah.
bro. With Miguel Mendoza was on the podcast,
Yeah.
and we talked a little bit about this, and we talked that kids do not become what you teach them. Kids
Yeah.
become who you are. They
Man,
become
that's so
who you are.
true, bro. That's so true,
See, bro?
bro. I could see it. I could see it with my kids, bro. Like there's something stuff I don't say, and I'm like, man,
Yeah.
where did they get that from? Why they
Right.
doing that? I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, they see
Yeah.
me play piano and producing, so they get on the piano, and
They
I
get
might
they
not say anything, but they know, oh, Dad's working on music or whatever.
right.
It's like crazy. But hey,
It
I was just thinking of somebody. I won't say their name in particular, but a colleague of mine is not a Christian,
yeah.
a friend of mine, not a Christian man, but understood the importance of a mother and father. And he grew up with the mother and father together. They ended up dying, right? But then he got married and then they got divorced.
Yeah.
And he said that was the worst time in his life, first of all, because he was more so worried about being separated from his kids. But
Right.
to
Right.
this very day, bro, like when I see a dude's real heart, bro. Like this is why I say like outside of being Christian, like you just taking care of your what you need to take care of. Look at the bigger picture. But
Yeah.
outside of the divorce and stuff, bro, this man literally would pay for his kids every summer to go to Universal. But not only his kids, bro. It's gonna trip you out. He would pay for his ex-wife to go too, just to
Mm,
have them all together as a family, bro. So
yeah.
they knew mom, dad's not together, but
Yeah.
we gonna be together as a family when we do certain things and trips. He would pay for trips for her to
Yeah.
go as well, bro.
Yeah.
Like just because he's looking at the bigger picture. And his
The bigger
kids turned
picture.
out well. They're lawyer, engineer, and a lawyer, doing pretty good for themselves and whatnot. But they know dad is there. You know what I'm saying, bro? But I know
Yeah.
you're thinking about something. I see you. I
No,
hope you wrote it down.
no, I ain't need to because
Okay,
you
okay.
took that right out. You took that right out my mouth.
Yeah,
Because I was gonna say that. Like I know atheists, bro, that believe in the principles of a family, believe in the principles of me taking care of my wife, me showing my kids that. Like, this is not something that like you need to be a godly believer to understand. This is
right.
basic principles.
Right.
This is basic principles, dog. Like you don't like this. Like this is how it works.
Yeah,
Like you
bro.
cannot teach your son to be a good man, but yet
Mm-hmm.
you beating on his mama.
Yep.
Like no,
Yep.
like either two things gonna happen. He either gonna grow up beating on his wife or girlfriend, or he's gonna rebel so hard against you because the
Mm-hmm.
thought of you sticking him and he want nothing to do with you.
Excuse me. Yep. Yep. That's
Right.
crazy.
So, but no, that's good, bro. Like that's just basic, bro. Like that's basic, and we talk about it all the time, bro. You know how I feel. You know, man.
Yeah.
The thought of a deadbeat, like you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and we even joked around about times like there's some men out here they might have had a baby with a woman they didn't want to be with. Like they was like, what was
Right.
they thinking? But that
Right.
ain't no excuse not to take care of your seed.
Yeah. Got
None
to.
whatsoever.
Got to
None
take care of your
whatsoever.
seed. Yeah.
Money ain't
It's
an excuse. You broke right now or whatever. You might be looking for a job. I guarantee you that you being in that child life mean much more than you having money for that child.
yeah.
Much
But
more.
hey, you know what you feel about this, Trump? When
Yo,
when they not in the child's life,
yo.
but all of a sudden they doing well in high school, like they playing ball or something,
Oh, you
doing
know
well in
that.
the sport,
Bro.
and then they
Yo,
pop up. How,
yo.
how, how you feel? How you feeling about that?
So first of all, I think that crap lame because you not popping up because you want to really be in their life. You popping up because you see some easy success now.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you can just get in their life at the right time, now you
Mm-hmm.
done got you a ticket. Like
Yep.
even I thought the story was sad, bro. When Shaq real father wasn't in his life, and then he later tried to get in his life, and
Yeah.
that's sad, bro. Because like, can you imagine if he would have just stayed in his life? Like,
Bro.
bro, you
Wow.
talking about a ticket? You
Yeah.
talking about making it out the hood? Bro would have been straight, and
Yeah.
he didn't even have to. He didn't even have to be in Shaq mama life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just needed to
Exactly.
be in Shaq's life, and that's crazy, bro. That's crazy to me, bro. But
But you know it's also a blessing in the flip side, bro.
yo,
Is that like he probably possibly couldn't be the man he became if
yo,
his father wasn't absent too. That like to me like because well to me I feel like it could work either way, right? But it's like God had a purpose for his life, period. You
so
know,
yo,
and,
okay,
and it came through.
yeah. Because I was gonna say, so is it like God saying, I'm giving you the opportunity to be in His life, but even if you're not in His life, I'm still gonna make sure He's all right. Because
Yeah,
only reason I ask that because some people were looking at it like, yeah, see, that's why I'm not in my kid's life because I'm not even the
that's
like.
that's that's a crazy cop out. Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
no, for real, bro, for real. And it
That's
was okay.
crazy.
So it was one last one, bro, and this was the good one to me.
All right,
So she asked, "Are
man.
you?"
You really went in on reading this
I
thing, bro.
read, bro, because
I
like I ain't gonna lie, some of these women had some great responses,
yeah,
and I think men, when I seen the responses, I said women get it, like women get it because women typically grow up wanting to get married and stuff like
right,
that, and men is usually the ones that's trying to be more out and trying to live their life. Like I know stuff switching now, but that's
right.
how I used to. That was the traditional way, but
Mm-hmm.
so when I seen this, I'm like, man, these women have some good responses, and I hope like not to bash men, you know what I'm saying? Because there's women out there too that ain't no good. I'm not finna sit here and make it seem like
Yeah,
women is all gravy, but I just hope men get like some of these concepts, like for real, like how important it
yeah.
is, especially in the black community. Like this be for real.
Exactly,
So
exactly,
like
exactly.
she asked, "Are you loving your baby mama?" And then he responded, "Yes." And then she asked, "If you are still together and you're loving her, then why aren't you married to her yet?" Oh
Ooh,
my
ooh,
goodness. I said, wow.
ooh,
I say
conversations.
that changes everything, bro. That changes
Wow,
everything. When
wow,
she asked that question, that changed everything. Because basically what she was
wow.
saying was he basically told her, my son is almost grown, and he was saying it like a place of like I'm doing my thing. Like my son
Yeah.
almost grown. I'm still with his mama, and he almost grown. And she's like, if he almost grown, then why you ain't married that woman yet? Because reality of it is if you walked away from her today, like You can just walk away. You just can't walk away from the kids. But
Yeah.
technically, you ain't responsible for her. So technically, you ain't even really committed to her yet. So
No
you
commitment, bro.
your kids that you can mess around with a woman, but you ain't got to commit to her. So now you showing them not to be committed to something, and they're missing that point. So they can walk around and just have a girlfriend, and as long as they treat her right in that moment, they all right. They cool. They can treat her right in that moment, bro.
Back to what you said. What you said is they watching what you do rather than listening to what you say. Now you still created that same cycle of playing around and making more single moms. Like you still played in that cycle. Like that's crazy.
In that cycle. That's another single mother out here that you not her husband. She just out here when she write on her taxes, whatever, she is single.
Dang.
She's single. That's a single mother out here.
And that's a beautiful comment. I wish I would have read that. That's crazy.
To all my people out there that you with your baby mama, whatever, you love her, this and that. Look, stop talking about it, be about it. If you love her, put a ring on it. I'm just gonna say, if you love
Come on, tell her. Keep going.
If you like for real, like if you not gonna put a ring on it, stop playing with her. Because at the end of the day, you really playing with one of God's children. Because God ain't excited about it. I don't care how much you walk in and out of his church, God ain't happy about that. If you really love her, put a ring on it. Because right now you just playing with his daughter. And I don't know about you, but if you have a daughter, you don't want no man just walking in every night playing with her and then walk out like it's nothing. And you
playing house.
Right now. Playing house. That's it. That's it. But you ain't committed to her.
Real men commit. Real men commit.
Real men commit, bro. For real, bro.
Real
like that's crazy to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Real men commit, bro. Hey, you got anything to say on that?
No, bro. That was just diamonds, bro. That's diamonds and gems.
It just get me going. Like, and of course, man, I'm talking about people. Like, if you say you're godly, if you say you Christian, that's why I stand with it. Now, if you stand somewhere else and that ain't what you believe, I can't hold you accountable. I can hold you accountable in life as a whole, but to what you said that ain't what you believe in, then cool.
Yeah,
they're cool. That's what you told me. But when you tell me this, I'm gonna hold you accountable to that. I'm gonna hold you accountable to that. Man. So it's just like that. But with that, I want to segue into this last one, bro, because I seen this, and I think sometimes we get this screwed up in marriage, and I think we get this screwed up a lot because there's a lot of men who don't commit.
Yeah.
And I seen a guy, he made a post, and basically the post was the woman. I think I may have sent it to you. The woman was sitting. The woman was sitting down. One of her kids was sitting on her. Her husband came and picked the kid up, put him on the couch, and he basically sat like between her legs. And basically what it was talking about was our marriage come before our kids. Now this is difficult for a lot of people, bro.
Yes.
This is difficult. People don't get this, bro. This is hard. Most men that I know have a mentality of, because we're so used to not committing, we're so used to that woman just being a baby mama and not my wife, not, you know what I'm saying, the one that I'm with, that we get in this way of like, I love my kids, but like you ain't on my love for you ain't on the same level of my love for kids, of my kids. And the problem with that is that we forget in marriage that we are one, and that our kids is going to grow up and go on in their own families and become part of their own families. When your spouse is still going to be the one with you, because y'all was one from the start. Y'all are the union. Y'all created these kids, raised them up in the way that they should go. They go into life, and it's back to y'all once again. But I think since we don't have a committed mind frame, that we're not committed already, that once these kids come in, they can easily get in the way of all that because we're not committed already, bro. And I thought that was good because I know a lot of people got a problem with that, bro. Like it's tough.
And I just want to piggyback on that is that the fact that the commitment isn't easy, y'all. Like it's not. But it's like God, I feel that God like really shines and really is present when you actually are trying to put him first and striving to do the right thing. That's when like there's favor on your life and favor on your marriage. And like God is pleased with the stride to do better. But every day we're gonna miss the mark, we fall short. But like it's the strive, like the really trying hard the accountability of getting around more married men or like-minded guys that are trying to really do the right thing, and that accountability, like, not saying you're gonna be perfect, but it's like saying, Lord, I'm gonna be trying my best to be committed to this, and I need your help. Like, I need his help every single day, bro. Like, cause it ain't easy sometimes to bite my tongue. Like when I want to say something, like it's been moments, and I've learned that over the years. It's like you gotta just sometimes just shut up, bro. And it takes us as men a lot of times, because we used to, man, just going. But hey, sometimes you just gotta shut up and just let the action speak. Just do what you need to do, and just like, man, man.
And we not saying, because I know it's a guy out there right now that's like, man, they
Right.
soft. They ain't got no heart in them.
Yeah,
They ain't
right,
got no
right.
heart in no relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't do nothing. They got no, you know what I'm saying? They just the new soft man. Like,
Right,
no,
right.
that's not what we saying, brother. Like that, that's not what we saying all the time. But we got what he's saying. Like, you got to know when to put it. You got to know when to put your feet down, and when you got to know when it's like stop. Like, for what reason? Like, you can't put your foot down in everything. Like, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like some battles you won't win, but you gotta try to win the war.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't mean to make marriage seem like a war, but I'm just saying.
No. Hey, but you know how people say usually like marriage is like a roller coaster, a lot of up and down.
Right,
I look at marriage, bro. Like, I look at marriage like a airplane ride, bro. Like, you on that ride, everything riding smooth, everything going good, and out of nowhere you start to get a whole lot of turbulence. And you start to get a little scared. You was comfortable at first, and now you starting to hold on and be like, man, I don't know where the pilot is going with this one. Like, you kind of getting scared, and then out of nowhere, then it start to get a little smooth again. And you're like, okay, like I can ease up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like that's how marriage is, man. It's not. I'm not finna. I tell people all the time, I'm not finna say it's easy. I ain't gonna say a lot for you. I like how Life Tennis said it when he said you gotta like. He said women is like college. You gotta learn.
You gotta treat it like college.
Yeah, every day you learn something.
Every day, because like I know the woman I married is not the same woman she is now. Like, they change. Everybody evolves. I'm changing as a person, and it's important to leave room for growth for that in the marriage, man. So, dang, bro, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, no. This definitely was a good podcast, bro. Oh man, what's your plans for the week, bro?
Man, like you said, bro. I need to be more productive. Like, I need to be more intentional about being more productive, bro. Like us doing this podcast, bro. Like, just getting consistent with that.
Yeah.
And just, man, really just trying to be better, bro, every single day. But I've been really trying to, do more with these coaching with these kids, and actually do some intentional mentoring. Even trying to work with my kids better, and do some things, man. Having some things in the works. But what about you, man? What about you, bro?
I heard something today, and it blessed me, bro. A motivational speaker that I like, Jeremy Anderson. He said he was talking to a homeless man, and he asked the man, "How did you get here?" And the man was basically like, "Man, I was in college, started doing some weed led to this, that led to that, started doing heroin, and basically was like, I'm homeless now." And he was like, "Dang, that's crazy." He was like, he was an accidental failure. He was so much of not being intentional about being successful that he became an accidental failure. So
that's crazy.
When you said that intentional, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to work on, bro. Being intentional. I want to be intentional about being in my word, my Bible study. I want to be intentional about my success. I want to be intentional about my family. I just want to be more and more intentional, bro. Because I learned that when you don't have intent, you find yourself just going through the motions. So most people say, I'm just going through the motions, bro. It's because you have no intent. You don't know what you intentionally want to do. So the waves are just taking you. But when you're steering the ship, the waves can just take you because you're being intentional about where you're going. So,
gems, y'all. Y'all better take these gems. Guys, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say, bro.
Hey, no, that's it. That's good, bro. Man, hey, you said something though. I want to touch on next week, man. We can talk a little more about marriage next week. Really get into marriage, man.
Yeah, facts.
To any of my men out there, man, I'm not, like I said, I'm not bashing men. I can really only speak from a man point of view. One of these days we're gonna bring a woman on. I want to bring a couple of women on, get them to speak. Matter of fact, I might do that soon, bro. Like us
Yeah.
two women, get some women
Yeah.
point of views. Cause I just think it's good for the culture, bro. I just think it's
Fire.
good, like from a non-toxic standpoint. We got a whole
Yeah.
lot of toxicity out here,
Yeah.
bro. All of that crap, bro. Like I'm good
Yeah.
on all that, bro. But from
Yeah.
a positive level, for real, like really trying to be out here, like living the right way, bro. So I want to get more of that, man. So to my men out there, man, just keep going. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
get it.
on your
Keep
thing.
going.
Is all that, man. Keep going for real, for real. Don't give up. I don't care if that woman, you know what I'm saying, hard-headed, this and that. That's your seeds. Don't give up. Keep going.
Don't give
Keep being
up.
a man. Keep standing up for what's right. Keep going. Hey, tell them
Keep
where they can
going.
follow you. Tell them where you can follow. This my boy. Get used to seeing my boy on here. He gonna be on
Yeah.
here a lot, man. He gonna be on
Y'all
here a
can
lot.
follow me on Instagram, Herston Milton, Milton, Herston Milton. I might change that up a little bit. I have keep going in my thing somewhere, bro. But hey, y'all be blessed to be a blessing. I'm with Chop, y'all. I'm with Chop. We in here.
Hey, let's
and we
go.
ain't going nowhere, bro. Keep
Hey,
going.
keep going podcast, and we out.
Yesterday is gone, so you only have the day. You wanna throw in the towel, you wanna low on your face. Seem like it's too much, you wanna walk away. But you gotta keep going, you gotta fight another day. You gotta keep on going. Can't stop here. You gotta keep on going. Try your tip. You gotta keep on going. You gotta keep going.